Alexandra, such a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. I love how every project you take really feels so unique and you really shine, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you for saying that.
Your character, Hannah, has such, strong protective instincts towards Ben. So I wanted to ask, did you draw from your own experience as an older sister when shaping that relationship on screen? And how did you and Corey build that sibling dynamic?
I think I really drew from, I think being the eldest sister, there's definitely an instinct there, but I also really drew from my motherly instincts, and I had wanted to be a mother for a really long time and was trying to be a mother, and now I am a mother. But I really drew from those instincts of how can I be a rock for somebody and be supportive of someone, and allow them to also have the freedom to be themselves and guide them properly and really navigate that difficult feeling of, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I have a baby and I have this situation and that situation, and I want to be the person who people can come to and feel safe.
Yeah, this film explores, how family relationships can both hurt and heal us. What conversations do you hope this movie sparks about that?
I think that every young person deserves to have someone like Hannah. I think that young people need to, and I wish that I had when I was younger, and I had a little bit of it, but I wish I had more. I think that we need to be supportive of people being who they are and not we put a lot of expectations on young people and what they have to be. And all you're doing is causing trauma and harm through that kind of anger, frustration, or lack of understanding. So I hope that we can be a little bit more compassionate.
I love the screen therapy in this film. What's your version of scream therapy when you need to decompress or reset?
Playing the piano, watching TikTok, which maybe isn't the healthiest version of scream therapy. Laughing with friends, going for a walk, all the good, healthy stuff.
No, I love that. If you could go back to your own school days, is there one thing you'd tell your younger self, or one situation you'd handle maybe a little differently?
I think it's just, everything's going to be okay. I didn't have a lot of a sense that everything is so chaotic when you're young, when you're a teenager. And that can come from all different kinds of places. Even if everything's okay in your family, you have it from school, the outside world, getting into college, dating, someone's making fun of you in school, all this stuff. So I think, you wish you'd know everything's going to be okay, but I guess you just have to go through it. The only way out is through.
That's true. I would say, ignore the noise. A lot of that noise that was happening back then, just ignore it. Everything's be okay. So
yeah.
With you on that. Lastly, I gotta say, I love it whenever you voice Lois Lane, one of my favorite voice roles of yours. But can we breathe some new life into joining the DCU as soon as possible, or we bring you into that world?
Sure. You want to make a few phone calls for me?
I can do that. Is there a role that you would love to do? Let's put it out there right now.
Oh, I don't know. I'd love to work with James Gunn, or in that world, of course. Be fun. It's always fun. Yeah. It's fun to do big movies.
We'd love to see you back in those for sure. But Alexandra, thank you so much. And I hope we get a chat again soon.
Thank you so much.